Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am Juan Carlos, the school teacher. This is my son Francisco, and welcome back to Living with Mangoes. Today, we are going to talk about this beautiful green mango called the peach cobbler. The peach cobbler comes from the breeding program of Gary Zill. The original number to this mango was O-2. So from A through Z, letter O, the second one on that row, O2. It is said to most likely be out of Kent, a Kent seedling pollinated by the famous Gary mango. So you have these inferior mangoes like the Kent and stuff like that, but when they get cross-pollinated by a superior mango like Gary, you produce very good mangoes. The fruit is said to be round in shape, small to medium sized, and stay mostly light green even when ripe. This is why you gotta feel this mango to make sure that it's not overly ripe. This one feels perfectly ready, and the color is like a light greenish color. So this should be ready to go. The flavor is supposed to be rich and complex, and the flesh is supposed to be soft and fiberless, and orange in color. Fiberless. We will see. We will see if this is fiberless. The tree is supposed to be a vigorous grower with a dense spreading canopy. And I know that these trees could get very big, the peach cobbler. I have 2 trees in the ground of peach cobbler. It has a mild fruit set in South Florida, but they say that in Central Florida, it produces better because in Central Florida, you get a little more chill hours, a little more cold hours. The tree is resistant to bacterial black spot, and it's said to produce in July and August. But you have to remember that in Central Florida, we are back about a month. So whatever happens in South Florida in July and August, we're getting it in August and September. So we're a month behind. It is said to do well in Central Florida and also in California. And the taste, the flavor is supposed to be traditional citrus flavor with some other highlights. So it's supposed to be a nice complex mango. So with that, that's the information on the mango. Let's smell this mango. It has a good mango and fruity smell to it.
Has a flowery smell.
Yeah, like a flowery smell. Okay, and look at the shape of that mango. Beautiful shape. Has a little... So let's cut into this mango. Let's see. Cut smoothly. It's juicy. Has good juice in it. Look at that. Nice and juicy in there. So as you can see, it's very orangey in the middle, in the center. So I'm assuming that's because it's very, very sweet in there. And on the outer part, it's more like a yellowish, orangey tinge. So it's true that they say it's mostly orangey, but it also has some yellow on the outside of it. It is very juicy. Let me put this piece to the side. Let's concentrate on this piece. Ooh. A peachy citrus smell. Smell that. That's a nice smelling mango. Peachy and citrusy. Has a good smell.
Yeah,
I
got that like peachy smell.
Yeah, nice peachy and Citrus smell. It smells really, really good. Let me cut into this. There we go. Son, take the bigger piece. All right. Let's do the peel test. Okay, it's a little tight on the skin. It does look like it has some fibers on there, as you can see. Ooh, but it's very, very juicy.
Yeah.
Okay, son.
Strong peach.
Strong peach. It is a peach cobbler. So do you taste other types of fruits in there? Because a cobbler has other different types of fruits, not just the peach. It's very juicy though. It's a lot of juice coming out.
It's citrus.
Taste the citrus flavor.
And super sweet.
Okay, I see a little bit of fiber on there. All right, let's try it. Good amount of bricks. Very sweet. From a 1 to a 10, the brick scale, I would give this a good 8.5. It is very, very sweet. 8.5, that's a little bit above in the 20s on the brick scale, the sweetness scale. Very good sweetness. It's a good amount of citrus. Very little fiber. Like I said, that middle part, that orangey part there is extremely sweet. Tons of juice. Very, very juicy. A lot of juice. Very peachy, very citrusy, a little lemony, a little pineapple-y. It has tinges of different types of citrus type fruits, pineapple, but strong peach and very strong sweetness. Peach sweetness. As you get closer to the skin, it does get more citrusy. It has some fibers. See that? Some fibers there. Let's taste the skin. The skin is a little turpentine-y. It has a little turpentine-y taste. It's not my favorite part. All right, son. Let's give this peach cobbler a grade. A 1 through a 10. 1 Kent, 1 Tommy Atkins, 2 Kent, 3, 4 Kit. The best 10 in every single way. Orange sherbet, the best 10 in every single way. What's the second one? Peach cobbler.
Sugarloaf.
Sugarloaf, but it has to be perfect in every way. What would you give this beautiful peach cobbler?
I enjoyed it. It was a good mango. Tastes like peach and citrus.
Strong peach, strong citrus, very juicy.
Yeah, I'd probably give it 7.
7. Okay. I will give this peach cobbler simply because I do enjoy the peach flavor and the citrus flavors, and it was very, very juicy. I'll give this specific peach cobbler a 7.5. 7.5 peach cobbler. Very, very good mango. This tree can be vigorous if you don't stay on top of it. Many people have told me that they've had peach cobbler for a couple of years and this tree can get really, really big. So if you decide to get a peach cobbler, you're gonna have to be on top of it. You're gonna have to be trimming it and keeping it down to a very manageable level. But in Central Florida, it should produce and have more flowers than in South Florida. It also does well in California. So it's a very good mango. I would definitely recommend it for anybody to get it to their yard. Excellent mango. And with that, I'm Juan Carlos, the school teacher. This is my son, Francisco, and we are out. Peace. Living with mangoes.